Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved with me, Lathrix, and welcome back to the Southeast Beacon, where we are getting ready for the Broodmother fight. Today's episode is going to be short and sweet. We are going to be fighting the Broodmother herself. Now, as always, I am on max difficulty, although I do not know if that actually affects the Broodmother's level. It turns out the Broodmother can be spawned at different levels. It seems it is possible for that to happen, or at least it used to be. I'm not sure if it is anymore. Sadly, like I said before, ARK information can be sometimes a little bit difficult to actually attain, as there is a lot of misinformation going around. Let's make sure everything here is ready. Target all targets. We don't want a warning. We want it to start as soon as possible. There we go. We have 93 bullets, and we have enough gasoline to run for several hours. So, the gun's ready. We have a nice sleeping bag in case we die. We have all of our animals, but you may see that only my beautiful Patch, my pride and joy, is actually in the arena. Now, there's a reason for this, sir and sirettes. Many of you were a little bit worried about me coming here, you know, without guns or without all of my dinos, etc. But honestly, the Broodmother, I will admit it now, is not as difficult as some people want to believe. You must remember that the Broodmother is the first boss. Currently, of course, the only boss, but she is the first boss of several which are going to be implemented. So essentially, think of her in terms of Terraria or some other game where you spawn in bosses. That's her. She's the initial starter boss. She's very difficult, but not when you have something as ridiculous as Patch here. However, I'm not sure if Patch can solo her, but that's what we're going to do. So to avoid extreme boredom, it'll be Patch versus the Broodmother in a one-on-one combat. Now, before we start, I have one other thing to say. Now, that is, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot tame the Broodmother, as this is, again, misinformation. There is indeed videos on YouTube about it, but, I'm just kind of delaying the inevitable. But as of patch 183, which is quite some time ago, the Broodmother is immune to all torpor-increasing effects. In other words, you can't knock her out. It is now impossible, so the only way to tame her would be to cheat. So, well, here we go. Have I got regular arrows in currently, or am I using trank arrows? We are now using regular arrows, which obviously would be better, just in case I get knocked off or decide to do a bit of ground combat if the babies get too much. Here we go, sir and sirettes. Summon with tribute. Okay, I assume that's why she's being summoned. Green. Oh, hello. Ooh, special music. Hello, Broodmother Lystrix. Oh, crud. Well, I'm stuck. I'm not stuck. Excellent. An excellent start. Regular music. Fantastic. What level are you? Level 30. Okay. Did I say male? Well, the music's isn't glitching out a little bit. I'm taking not that much damage, actually. Saying that, oh, I think, yeah, I've got her in such a position she can't bite me correctly. Okay, now she can. Okay. Oh, crud. She's jumped. Okay, I didn't know that happened. We're doing over 1,000 damage per bite, by the way. That actually did hurt quite a bit. In fact, it even hurt me. Wow, it even hurt the rider. Oh, is the gun even shooting? Well, it was. It's aiming. Okay, it must have run out of ammo. No, it's still shooting. Oh! Broodmother Lystrix has been defeated. And that means we should have got the flat. Oh, there we go. Oh, oh, apparently some of the spiders are still alive. It seems that the spiders were glitching out the music. That was odd. Sweetie, there's a spider right there. Could you go and kill? Haha! Adda baby, well done, Patch. I actually have a new name for you now you've killed old Lystrix, or whatever her name actually. Okay, let's try and pronounce her name before we look at the flag, shall we? Oh, it just says Broodmother. Oh, that's a shame. So we have the flag now. So according to the wiki, this can be placed and then taken down. Again, this is the first boss of quite a few, so that's actually fantastic. Also, it turns out it's either the fact my pet harvested it, or just in general, I don't believe she actually drops much loot, if any. Honestly, there's not much she could have dropped, which would be interesting to me, and by the looks of it, because I got no meat from it or anything, she just kind of disappeared when she died. We can always respawn her if we want some more flags. Well, there we have it. A good use pickup. Yay! And for some reason that leaves decay. Okay, how many shots did that just use up? I actually think that gun did a lot of work, because if it got every single shot off there, and it maybe hit, let's say, 50% of its shots, that's a lot of damage. Oh no, it's only got, wow, it didn't even usable shots. Well, there we go, Broodmother, I'm going to give up now. The Broodmother is dead, and Patch is the victorious. Well done, Patch, well done. Now, many of you were also asking if this was going to be the end of the series. Don't worry, it really isn't. Like I say, there are new bosses coming fairly soon. By the sounds of it, these bosses being the dragon, first of all, and then some rumoured other bosses later on. There are going to be a lot more than 2. If you look in the wiki and stuff, there is already different artifacts, which is hinting towards new caves, and there are new dinosaurs coming very soon. Well done, Patch! Okay, well, let's get ourselves back to the base then, shall we? Back to Memorial Plateau, so we can find somewhere fitting for our little flag. Well, we finally return. Finally, I've let my pets off follow, and I'm no longer being attacked by them constantly and them getting in the way. That took far, far too long, it must be said. Moving around dinosaurs, particularly the larger ones in this game, and in any number, is really quite horrific, it must be said. It's not an enjoyable experience. But now, we've got a bigger problem on our hands. Where do we put the flag? So, let's discuss some future plans, shall we? And then we'll call it a day, and then next time we'll do something exciting again. I'm thinking about trying to tame a turtle. Haha! Now that may sound stupid, but no. I want to tame a turtle for several reasons, and I'm probably to do that off camera, but no. Next time, we're going to start working towards taming a plesiosaur. The extremely large waterborne animals, which are, well, huge, and I really do want one. So that'll be our next goal, taming one of those creatures, which is basically one of the hardest things to tame in the game. So I'm not exactly thinking that'll be an easy ride at all. Probably harder than the Broodmother fight, honestly, but that kind of was a bit easy because of my Mega Rex, it must be said. So, Dusk, let's go. Let's place the flag where I think it deserves to be placed. Now, like before, I am still working on this base here. I'll be mostly doing it off camera because it's mostly just fibre and wood gathering, but some things I'll try to put on camera just so you know, we all see what's happening. So, I think the flag should go here. For now, that should, it's facing the wrong way. Actually, no, I like it facing inwards, now I think about it. So for now, we'll have the flag there, but we'll build something to hold the flag. So this base is going to be the new true base, where we actually spend all our time, and eventually I'll move everything down here. The top of the plateau, of course, Memorial Plateau, will live up to its name. I'm going to be converting it into a giant, well, honestly, graveyard. It's going to be a memorial place for all the creatures we've lost through the game, and of course in the giant wipe. Also, really weird FPS loss again today. Not quite sure what's happened, but in one of the patches, it did reset a lot of the settings, and I feel that something's changed, which is really impacting the game in some negative way. Actually, back in a second, let's see if I can fix this. Okay, that should be a bit smoother. Actually, yes, it is. We're now holding a solid 40 FPS, as opposed to going down to 20 every now and again. Turns out the update did, in fact, refresh quite a few things. So, why is one of my birds down here? Follow me, friend. Like I said in the past video, I am still suffering from a bout of illness, honestly, so right now I can't really record for much longer as I am, well, in a bit of pain. So today, though, we've done something momentous. We have got the glorious Broodmother flag. In addition to that, we have proven our might with our glorious Rex, who we still need to rename. In fact, I'll go and do that now. And we can continue with our base, so that all the future problems and issues that are going to be thrown at us with new dinosaurs, new non-dinosaur creatures like giant snails, and all the new bosses and caves can be dealt with swiftly from our glorious place here. So next video, most likely, what I'll be doing is building up the base, trying to figure out exactly what to do, and sorting out some of the more complex farming, because there is some some high-end stuff, like some of the crops you can get are technically high-end, as they need either more fertilizer or simply don't grow in the wild, so you have to grow them by seeds, and that can make some really interesting food types. Food which can up your damage, heal you, cause your stamina to regen much quicker, and all sorts of things like that. I really hate those soldiers. They actually attack Argent Avis on sight, which is bizarre to me. Hey, hello, Patch. Let's give you a name, shall we? Okay, just googled it. Make sure I'm spelling it correctly for any Warhammer 40k fans out there. Oh, look! Patch leveled again. More damage! Oh, Lord. Patch is such a behemoth. Okay, so, change name. Patch. You are now known as Angron. Named after the, basically, the Primarch, also known as the leader, of the World Eaters, which are basically giant evil berserkers who worship Khorne, the god of blood and death and war and all that good stuff. So I believe that's a pretty darn good name for something that just soloed the first boss all on his own. So yep, Patch has... sorry... Angron has become my pride and joy. He really has. I'm loving using him, and it's a hell of a lot of fun. So, back to what I was doing. Okay, I want to go and check out that golden supply drop. I'm actually going to farm some supply drops. I might do it on camera, actually. That's quite an easy thing to do. Actually, I'll do that next time. So, next episode, change of plan. We're actually going to be farming supply drops, because there are several items I can't unlock right now because I've hit the max level, so I can't get any more points, which I do desperately want. One of them is the pump action shotgun, but there are also multiple things as well. So for those who are wondering, when do the levels increase? When are you able to level up again? It seems like the pattern they're currently going with, the devs, is every time new items are added, a new max level is also added, so that people like me who have already reached max level can get the new items, as a respecking kind of thing hasn't been added yet. Oh look! Bees! Sorry, I mean ants of death. I'll be perfectly honest, I don't think they should have added these things. Because they're just too common. Okay, maybe they should have added them, but less common. I find them everywhere I go. And it became, like, to start off with, it was, okay, well, it's added a bit of not new challenge. But now it's just annoying. I can't land anywhere without being attacked, and there's very little you can really do. Can I actually get this supplied? Ah, got it, okay. Well, actually, I don't know that, so that's a blueprint I didn't know before, I now know, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad, it's just not an item I really wanted. As the silencer's better for PvP, honestly. Although in PvE, it does mean that dinosaurs aggro less around the target you hit, so if you hit a trike, it's less likely you aggro every trike in the area. So, it is pretty cool, but... not really the best. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, Sir Threads. I've got to go before my ear basically bursts. It is really hurting me at this point. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that you want to see more ARK in the future. And once again, don't worry, the Broodmother really is not the end of the game. Currently, she represents kind of the end game objective right now, however, she is like Patch 1 endgame objective. There is so much more coming in the future, it's unbelievable. We've only just really scratched the surface of this game, so thank you, and goodbye.